Hey everybody. All right, I call this one the good, the bad, and the ugly. And the reason why is that I haven't posted for a week, so I thought I'd give an update. I got my surgery date on Friday last week and met my cardiac surgeon. Nice guy, smart guy, seems like a good guy. Um, but yeah, so when I got the news, it was kind of good, because now you at least have a date. And again, sorry, this is for an ascending aortic aneurysm. Mine's at 5.1. And the reason why I'm having the surgery, most people can wait till 5.5 unless they have a genetic disposition. Um, so I'm having the surgery done because my job is very physical. I operate heavy equipment and I'm doing a lot of lifting and so forth. So I didn't want to be, and I work for a government agency and I didn't want to have the weight restriction of a 50-pound weight restriction in my HR folder for the rest of my career. And then, secondly, I didn't want to be on beta blockers. That's kind of a small thing. Although beta blockers aren't that bad now that I've gotten used to them. Certainly keeps you kind of like at a level playing field all day long. You don't get real excited or anything. But anyway, so yeah, I had the good news. I got a surgery date. My surgery date is August 9th, Friday. And so I felt kind of good about it over the weekend, a little nervous, but then all the calls start coming in. So you need to go to a dentist and get a dental release because you can't have any types of gum infections because that'll go right into your heart if they do surgery. So I made that appointment, not a big deal. But then comes the doing the angiogram, the CT scan, and that's to find out if I have any clogged arteries, I guess, where they'd have to put a stent in. Um, so, yeah, there's that. And then the doctor or the surgeon was saying, too, to me that, they'd look at my valve once they get in there, my aortic valve. And if it needs replacing, then either they use bovine, which is cow, or they use a mechanical. And if you use the mechanical, then you have to be on blood thinners for the rest of your life and get blood test. You have to have your blood test done like every 3 weeks to get it right, and then it's just kind of a pain in the ass that I don't really feel like dealing with for the rest of my life. So I did tell them, let's go with the bovine, and then if that craps out 10 years from now, I guess I get another one. But anyways, kind of an up and down week. So I kind of wanted to always share kind of my raw emotions and you go between, at least I do, I go between being extremely petrified to feeling relieved, but then it just goes back to petrified, and then you get into like a really bad slump and just kind of depressed lately. This whole week I've been kind of up and down all week, and I wouldn't say I'm excited for the surgery because I'm definitely not excited for the surgery. And I think the thing that scares me most, and I've had probably 8 surgeries up until this point in my life. Most of them were gut surgeries, and that's a whole nother story. But going into those surgeries, I never was really nervous. I think that the fear factor comes in with ripping open your chest and your chest bone and then wiring it back together. And just that type of pain, I'm sure is excruciating. I've never been through it, but I can only imagine it's going to be very painful. And then just the recovery, and getting everything lined up and telling everybody. So it's been a rough week. And again, I think the scariest part, I don't have a problem with the surgeons. I feel like I'm in good hands there. It's the waking up in ICU and then just dealing with that chest pain for, however long that lasts. I don't know. I know everybody's different, but that's kind of the scariest part. So, yeah, that's kind of how my week's been going, up and down. Now it's Friday, and I feel pretty good because it's Friday and I have a 3 day weekend. But I can feel myself creeping into this kind of chaotic ups and downs, depressed, scared. I noticed, like, from the time I get up now, which is at 4:30 in the morning for work, I'm thinking about my surgery pretty much from the time I get up till the time I go to bed. And yeah, I mean, while I'm at work, I'm distracted here and there, but then you get these phone calls for all these tests that they have to run before, like the CT scan, the angiogram, the blood test, all that stuff. So you kind of get over it, and then all of a sudden someone calls from the hospital, and then it kind of brings it all back to you, like front and center. Um, so yeah. So anyways, that's been my week. I'm counting down. I literally have 3 weeks from today before my surgery. So I will check back in and let everybody know next week kind of how my week was, and go from there. Have a great day.